Day number 7. Again, this is all about you, and I want to address your eating. How are your eating habits? Do you eat well? Do you try and drastically restrict your calories? Do you eat enough protein? So what I want to talk to you about is we've discussed going from 12 to 14 hours, well, 10 to 14. 12 is ideal between last meal to first meal of the day. I hope that you don't go any longer. So if you hate breakfast, don't panic. Just make sure you do eat between 10 minimum and 14 longest hours from last meal to first. That's really important to keep our hormones balanced. As women, we just don't want to put those hormones into a stressed position and then become unbalanced. So that's quite important. So I want you to think about that. We discussed your first meal of the day being protein rich. Now this is important. Don't just reach for a slice of toast or cereal. What that tends to do is spike your blood sugar levels, and that means you're much more likely to have a massive drop, and a little bit later you're more likely to have cravings or basically just a massive drop in energy, which makes you feel awful, and some of you will be going for the coffee to try and give you a boost. Whereas if you have a more protein-based breakfast, you're going to feel sort of fuller for longer, and your body isn't going to have those awful blood spikes. So we've talked about breakfast. Now, are you a breakfast, lunch and dinner person, just 3 meals, or are you a snacker? Now, what I try and do is, for me, you need to find what works for you. I try and find that having breakfast, lunch and dinner, but an mid-afternoon snack, because that's when I normally have a little bit of a sort of a dip in energy. And I try and have something normally, maybe not at the moment, but normally a magnesium boosting smoothie or something like that, because I found magnesium to be like the super supplement for women. If you'd like more information about magnesium, give me a shout, let me know. But the main thing I wanted to say to you is, it's very simple what you need to do with your eating. You don't need to go to Slimming World, you don't need to go to Weight Watchers, and you certainly don't need to drastically reduce the amount of food you eat. What you just need to do is get a really good balance. You want to eat lots of good veggies, you want to have plenty of protein and some good fats. A nice mixture of everything. You don't need to go low fat, you don't need to go low carb, you just need to keep that going for me. You need to drink loads and loads and loads of water, and you just try not to have too much processed stuff, okay? So, you know, your biscuits, your cakes, or processed meals, just try and avoid it. However, if you really fancy a snack, have a snack. If you really fancy a biscuit, have a biscuit, just try not to eat a packet. If you really want a cake, have a cake. All I'd say is just over a week, try not to have a cake every day, and you'll soon get a good balance. All right, so as we said, all about balance, plenty of water. Try and have protein with every meal, so avoid just having carbs. So when you just think, oh, I'll just have a slice of toast, try not to just have a slice of toast. If you could have protein at the same time, that would be great. You know, like eggs on toast, great. You want some fruit? Fruit can be amazing. Do you like Greek yogurt? Greek yogurt and fruit, fabulous. And I'll put you up a little recipe for my banana protein pancakes. They're great. If you really fancy something sweet, it feels like you're having something sort of a little bit naughty, and it is sweet, but it's really good, and it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels, and you should still feel fabulous because it's not processed. Check in, let me know how you get on. Talk to you soon. Bye guys.